There we go. Now it's recording. Now it's recording on the brain noise and something things. All right. The audio is still not on. Now it is. Oh my gosh, you guys. A day in the life, huh? There we go.
A day in the life of Gaming Pop, but I'll tell you.
Mic's on. Contacts are still dry. See, it's been a minute. We just wanted to hop up on here, say what's good, tell you we miss you.
What's poppin', B?
Episode 37. Can you do the...
What's poppin', B? Hey, 1, 2, 3.
¡Vamos! Clap! Yo, welcome to Gaming Pop. Episode 34?
We are on 34.
Yo, let me tell y'all. I'm going to go ahead and not apologize because we are our own individuals and we live our own lives and have our own traumas and things like that. So that's why we've been gone for a little bit. But just know you got 3 healthy episodes. And if you've made it through all 3 of them, that's why we love you, and that's why, you know, you're why Gaming Pop's still going.
Yeah, if you watch all 3 episodes that are going to drop today. What's today? What's it? The 24th, Wednesday. If you made it through all 3 episodes, shouts out to you. If you didn't make it through all episodes, also shout out to you. Yeah, Thank you. At least you're here for this one. This is the newest one. I don't blame you. We're going to be talking about, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about She-Hulk, House of the Dragon. We're talking about some Andrew Tate. We're talking about some Jordan got an Xbox Series X, so we're gonna talk about that. Let's go, baby. But before we do all that, what the fuck's been up, bro? What have we been up to?
So
what's been one up with us?
Here's mainly the real reason why I feel like some of those episodes went aloof.
Went aloof.
I have a real job. This is my Sunday. This is my we record these episodes.
This is my Saturday.
I drop them on Wednesday,
Sunday,
and then he edits the names of the things. The real reason is almost got stuck at work for 16 hours last week. Had to count the whole store. And I got home, and I'm not going to lie, the last thing on my mind was getting behind this computer and editing Gaming Pop.
Disgusting.
But I will tell you the first thing that was on my mind. That Xbox Series X, I got it. I got a Series X. I bought it, y'all. I had to. I really did. That's what's been up with me. I've only had it for like 4 days now, but I like it. It's been worth it.
My man got the Series X, bro.
What's been up with you, my boy Chuck?
Dude, man.
Do you need some back pillows, by the way?
I'll take it. Let me grab this one. I've been up. I've been doing the same old shit, man. I've been working. Still hate my job, guys. You already know the vibes. In here, man. Fuck that job. I also signed up for I enrolled into CDL trucking school.
I'm glad you said enrolled because I heard sign up and I heard like
sign up is like the military or something.
No, I heard
you sign up for?
I heard secrets only or ashley.com or something like that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I definitely signed up for a couple of OnlyFans lately. Gotta relax a little bit.
You need to not tell people that.
That's okay.
Moving on. What else? So
yeah.
License.
Yeah, I enrolled for CDL school. I start September 19th. So we're letting y'all know right now. Some shit's gonna change with Gaming Pop.
Yeah, it's about to get real weird here in a little bit.
Yeah, there's definitely background talks right now. We're talking about the future of Gaming Pop, what we're going to be doing. We're going to bring in somebody.
See, you're opening the door too much.
Okay, keep that background. Keep that background, baby.
Background talk.
No. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. But the future, we're not talking about that right now. But the future of Gaming Pop is. Gaming Pop is going to be a thing. We just want to let y'all know. We want to ensure you guys.
We're not done.
Nobody's quitting Gaming Pop.
Sometimes we go on a little depression rage, and sometimes we go on business rage.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just don't want to talk to you. To be honest with you.
Sometimes I just don't want to see you guys. I want to hide from the spotlight. I hate being famous. This is too much. It's too much right now. So I enrolled in the CDL thing. You know, we're famous and shit, dog.
We're not famous.
Hey, we're famous in our city, bro.
At least a little bit.
We run this Las Vegas 702.
There have been a few homies who've run up.
I'm like, dead ass.
Jalen.
Don't nobody know about us, man. Yeah, Jalen's your brother, bro.
No, the other Jalen. I bumped into him at a gas station and we seen each other and I went in and when I came out, he was still sitting outside.
He was like, yo, George, I just had to say something to you, man.
I was like, that's up, bro.
Hey, that's what's up, though. That's love, bro.
It's love
I think
like
that's
that.
love.
Alan actually came by the dispensary the other day because he was doing his job. Gave him a big old hug.
Alan who? Perump Alan?
Perump Alan. I don't know what
Okay. Perump Alan.
His brother's Axel. I know that much.
Yeah.
Don't beat me up for that one.
That's love. That's love, bro.
But yeah.
I know he was a big supporter of the podcast, too.
No.
He was definitely a big supporter of the podcast. He's a homie, for sure.
He's definitely got to be on one. I think asked him if he wants to be on an episode, and he said, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So
let's go.
Definitely get him
bro,
on.
While we're doing this whole introduction right now and we're talking about shit, if you guys want to be on Game Pop, let us know. I've had friends hit me up too.
Just send us a DM, like for real. We want guests.
We want guests, so like we're definitely not scared to have guests on this show. You guys, the thing is, we record on Wednesdays, and that'll change soon.
Shut up. Too much background.
We'll figure it out. But if you want to
the episode, let's get into the episode. Okay.
If you do want to be a guest on the show, let us know. We want people on here, man. We want people on here.
DM it.
I've had my homie Trevor and Chase say they want to be on the show, and I'm like, bro, we record on Wednesdays. What's up? If y'all want to come on, let's go.
Literally the only dilemma.
Let's go, baby.
We record on Wednesday.
If we could do a Wednesday, you pick the motherfucking time, and we'll do it.
We've had more no's than we've had yeses. That's honestly on y'all. So
So for all you motherfuckers, Wednesdays. If you can make it work, we can make it work. And we'll do the episode. And we'll talk about whatever the fuck we're going to talk about.
Moving to the next topic. We've been talking about that shit too much.
Yes. Mad. Hey, man, we gotta catch the audience. So we've been gone for 3 weeks, and on top of that, we're gonna drop fucking 3 episodes today.
And it's like we've been gone for that 3 weeks, and I kid you not, though, I still feel like I'm not caught up with what we should be caught up with. I don't feel caught up with the internet, with the loop of the world. I mean, I watched She-Hulk and I watched a little bit of the Game of Dragons. And
House of the Dragon.
I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy. I watched it 3 times and fell asleep about
What do you mean?
3.
You watched the House of the Dragon 3 fucking times?
And I fell asleep both times.
You're smoking crack, bro.
I put it on the first.
How much tree did you smoke before you watched this movie? How much tree did you smoke? I put it on
last night, and I said, "All right, cool. I'm gonna watch this for Chuck right before the episode tomorrow, so I'll be ready." I put it on. They started talking.
How much you smoke, my G?
And I fell asleep, and then I woke up right when, and again, I didn't know. I didn't know either part. Nope, I was still asleep through that. Actually, I woke up at the part when homie was gliding across the rail.
Oh, the thing?
When homie was gliding across the rail.
Yeah,
I still didn't know what. I didn't know what was going on, and I fell right back asleep right when he hit the ground.
Oh, my God.
I said, damn it. And so I woke up in the morning. And
let me go back to sleep.
I woke up at 6 in the morning. My body just woke up. Went to the bathroom, got up, and I was like, fuck it, I'll watch the episode. Yeah. Sat there for a little bit. And I fast forwarded. No, I didn't fast forward. I started the episode again at 6 in the morning, laying there, fell asleep, woke up to, homies are getting it.
In the whorehouse?
Yeah, the whorehouse part when he's getting it and he just stops and leans over. Yeah, and I woke up to that and I go, man, you pervert ass, why'd you wake up to that? And I turned back over.
Oh, you went to beat your meat, didn't you?
No, I fell asleep.
You said, let me
I literally fell asleep because I was mad that I woke up to that. I was like, why did I wake up to that?
Man.
So I went back to sleep. And then when I went to watch the episode, I basically fast forwarded half the episode to the part when she's in the bathtub, the old lady and the wife are in the bathtub.
Yep.
I got pretty much no context of what's going on before that bathtub scene. I kind of know there's a little kid, whatever. But from that point on, it's a pretty cool show. I'll give you that.
Okay.
It's got its moments. It's got its cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as I finally recognized that the person who I'd woken up to both times was David Tennant, I laughed.
David Tennant? Who's
David Tennant. That's the guy who's Doctor Who for a little bit. That guy.
Oh, are you talking about Matt Smith?
Matt Smith. Fuck, I knew I was going to get the
name
dude,
wrong. The uncle?
Matt Smith. Yeah, the uncle.
Oh, bro.
He is comedically looking in that show too.
Oh, he looks so funky.
He is so funky. He looks like a cross between Witcher and whatever he's actually supposed to be.
Y'all want to hear some fucked up shit?
What?
Wasn't
he supposed to be Witcher?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I feel like what's his name? Superman makes a great.
He's a great Witcher.
He makes a great Witcher.
Yeah.
Makes a great Witcher. Although I have not seen that show, but the fucking Matt Smith. Somebody said some fucked up shit, and they're like, dude, Matt Smith looks like he's like an inbred motherfucker. He looks like some family fucked each other, and then that's what came out. And I'm like, that is the most fucked up shit I've ever heard, but it's kind of true. It's kind of fucking true.
It's so accurate in this
show.
show.
So accurate.
In this show.
and he did amazing though. I really like his character.
He did.
And
I want to tell you, I like his character in this show because when I do see Matt Smith as an actor, sometimes you either like him or you literally
motherfucker was in Morbius.
He was in what?
He was in Morbius.
Exactly.
Apparently he was the villain in Morbius.
I
didn't see that bullshit.
I didn't see it either, but either you want him there. For me, you either want him there or you want him gone. The whole time he was Doctor Who, loved him. Couldn't get enough of him. As soon as I found out he was a Morbius guy, kind of boring. This show, I was like, kill this fucker already. I'm done with this guy. Get him out of here.
The thing is with me, I didn't watch Doctor Who. I didn't watch Morbius. So
I didn't watch Morbius either.
I saw a fucking meme about Morbius, and apparently there's they put a song over him, and it's like "Sex Tonight" or something, and I'm like just making fun of this motherfucker. And he's like, his mouth is going into vampire mode, and he's just like "Sex Tonight," and I'm just
actually he was in Last Night in Soho.
Oh, I've been hearing good things. My coworker just told me that was good, and then my mom just told me that was a good movie. I've not seen it yet.
He's in that one. He's good.
He's good?
It's good. I loved it. I had no clue what to expect.
I'll watch that shit tonight.
I saw the trailer and it was more of a visual. The movie's perfect.
I'll watch it tonight.
Swear to God.
It's on HBO Max, right? I'll watch it tonight. Don't even trip. I'll watch it tonight. Yeah, no. I really have not seen anything with this dude, but in this show, I thought it was good, and I've obviously heard the things like just the Morbius shit or whatever, and people were saying like I feel like after this show, this is gonna be his synonymous entertainment.
Yeah,
like the Doctor Who thing, right? I'm pretty sure the Doctor Who thing is the biggest thing he's had. So after this, it's gonna be like, oh, that actor from the House of the Dragon, that guy Damon, awesome.
Yeah.
But okay, so everything you were saying about the House of Dragon. So you said you watched it?
So I've watched it.
Did you watch it fully through?
I haven't seen it fully through, and I haven't connected the middle. Like I said, when the first time I fell asleep, I can't remember because it was so hazy, so quick. I turned it on, and immediately I was uninterested. And then the second time I turned it on, I thought, why am I about to watch this episode of Nords right now? My racism kicked in for a second. And I was
what the fuck is Nords?
Like the tall
Nordstrom or
Nordic people. I'm sorry, that's Skyrim talk. I'm so sorry. That's Skyrim talk.
Skyrim talk?
Vikings.
He's talking about racism. He's talking about Skyrim.
Vikings, you know, the white blonde hair. I don't know the actual name. But that's all because it's
he said racism. You're talking about, it's so funny you brought up racism and you're talking about fictional people. That's hilarious.
I know.
That's hilarious.
And it's
this nigga racist against elves.
I guess classism.
This nigga don't like elves.
My classism in this one. I was like, I don't want to watch the flippin' Tigerians talk the whole show. I wanted to see the guys with the black hair talk. I like them better.
Okay, what about the black guy with the blonde hair, with the white hair? You don't like him either?
Cool. You know what's funny is he reminds me.
Oh, he's cool, huh? You like the black guy with the white hair, huh? That sounds a little racist to me, for sure.
I'm not trying to be. All I was saying was at the time I opened my eyes and I saw the lady in the bathtub and I thought, man, is this really the show that Chuck's got me trying to watch right now? It's just a bunch of old people.
Get out of here!
And I was a little upset. And then because from that point, all I had really seen was just a little bit of talking and one instance of a fight. Yeah. Didn't know where it was coming from again. Didn't know who it was. So when I finally caught up and figured it out, I was like, okay, this show is actually really cool.
It's nice. I like this.
It was cool. The whole time I was looking forward to the grinding.
You heard it.
I really needed to figure out who grinded across that rail because it looked cool.
It's fucking the dude.
It was visually cool.
It was the fucking uncle. It's Damon, bro. And how crazy is that? Is like one of the lords or whatever.
He's such a bit.
Has a normal name. Damon.
That's what his name is.
I think his name is Damon.
Hey, but the king, how do you say it?
The something.
No, something with the J at the beginning.
Jacuterie.
Jai Chris or something like that?
Jacuterie board.
You're fucking with me now.
Jacuterie board.
The king name my mom lost her mind about because it sounded so close to Jai and called all three of us in. Because she watched it before we did, actually.
Really?
Yeah, my mom had it on last night.
Damon. His name's Damon. Oh, look at him.
Yeah, he's
definitely inbred.
Look at that jaw.
Your family definitely fucked somebody in your family, bro.
He's got more, like, meat than face.
Your family definitely fucked somebody in your family, bro. 100%.
That guy looks like he was part of the family for sure.
That's bruh. Come on, bro. Really?
Here's that
Look at
picture
the ears. Look at the face. Come on, bro.
That guy right here, Jordan.
Who's this girl? I don't think we've seen her yet.
Yeah, you have.
She's cute.
That's the lady from the beginning.
Oh, you're definitely. What are you, his kid?
Man, there's so many background characters you never even notice.
Lannister. This dude's a Lannister.
People can't see these pictures. We're not
showing
everybody.
This is so cool. This is kind of cool. This dude kind of looks like Tom Holland knockoff. Okay, yeah.
Back to the episode. Let's go ahead and break it down here. So this show takes place about 187 years before the original movie.
I think 157.
157. They did a nice
Daenerys Targaryen
so
and the Mad King.
None of these people actually carry over into the beginning of that show, though, right?
Not at all.
I didn't think so.
Not at all. No.
All right, cool. Yeah, I figured they gave themselves enough space.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did like that. I love that they kind of let you know, hey, this is your foreshadow. I like the. How did it really start, though?
It started with. So it starts with
run
saying
me through the first half. I'll run through the last half.
It starts with basically them over talking about. This is obviously before Daenerys and shit, and then it begins. So there was a king. Before the king we see right now, his name starts with a V. I'm trying to find him. Sorry guys.
It's a J. It's like King Jiris or something like that.
So with the current king, he has the white hair. Y'all see him. Mm-hmm. There was a king before him. So the succession. Who is going to take the crown after he passes? They said his 2 sons already died. Mm-hmm. So they needed to find somebody else. He has a daughter, and then he has a cousin who's a boy, a male. Mm-hmm. So
he's basically right now the current heir is the uncle.
Everybody shows up. They said there was like 100 and something lords that showed up. It got drilled down to 14, and then it got drilled down to 2, which was his daughter and his cousin. His cousin ended up winning the succession. He becomes the new king of Westeros. And then now, that king doesn't have a male son to fucking succeed him, to become the king, to become the heir. Mm-hmm. So he has a daughter, just like the last past king. He has a daughter. And then also, he just had a newborn baby. There's a baby. They don't know what it is yet.
Tough decision. Slowly figure out.
To kill the mom, to lose both of them, or to kill the mom and save the boy.
Man, so then I really got the highlight of the show because I didn't need to watch any of that foreshadow.
Dude,
I literally jumped right in and I was perfectly on time then.
Oh, bro, no, but the thing is, you already know because you watch all of Game of Thrones. You know, Game of Thrones is very dialogue heavy. I think the show's really good.
I forgot that.
I honestly think the first episode did a really good job at dialogue. Mm-hmm. I thought a really good job at explaining what's going to happen and what's happening right now. Mm-hmm.
I think it's funny because
go ahead.
I think it's interesting that it is. To me, it seems kind of literally the exact same as the first episode that we watched of season 1 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
it literally seems kind of like the same thing. I mean, I get that it's different points in time, and I really hope that vacuum isn't fucking up the sound too much.
Me too, yeah.
But I think it's interesting because it's literally exactly it. It's the same story, just taking place a little bit sooner in time when you really think about it. Who's going to be who's going to rule the throne, and it's constantly the fight for it. Now it's at least smooth and no one's being a snake about it too much yet, but I'll guarantee because he sent homeboy home, it's going to start changing. So like Charles was saying, I'm going to finish the last half of it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
My question to you is, did you... So, because we know, obviously, there's definitely similar things. Mm-hmm. In that first season, like that king, I forgot what his... I want to say King Richard? I don't know, guys. We're going. We know them, we just don't know the fucking names. Don't act like we don't know what we're talking about. We just don't know the names.
The first season of Game of Thrones, the first episode was basically... Homie was about to become the king, or he was messing around and talking to the people who were up in the high area.
He was married to Cersei, too. He was married to Cersei at the time.
No, I don't even know who we're talking about.
No, Cersei was his queen. Cersei was his queen.
Wait, the homie who gets his head cut off?
No, not him. That was Winterfell.
That's what I'm
Jon
thinking.
Snow's dad.
Because we started off in Winterfell, so that's why I always assumed was the main character of the show. So I'm assuming that's why we're supposed to.
That motherfucker died in the first season. No.
I thought his tribe was our main tribe, and that's why we focused on them at the beginning. Was that not our main tribe we were supposed to root for?
I mean, they were one of them, Winterfell, but I mean, like, I'm talking, like, when you're comparing this show and the other one, I mean, the other king who was married to Cersei, he was the king of Westeros.
Yeah, that was the Mad King,
in
wasn't he?
Highlanding.
Or was it right before?
No, he wasn't a Targaryen. He was definitely not a Targaryen. He was a Lannister.
Oh, the Targaryen was the Mad King one.
The Targaryen was the Mad King. And that's why Daenerys is like, the Mad King ruled over, and obviously he burnt the shit down. And I thought that was a really cool point. I'm not sure if you heard it, but he says the old king, the first king that's introduced in the House of the Dragon, he says the only way that this fucking empire can be brought down is from within ourselves.
And that's exactly
once
what
the
happens,
conflict between ourselves. And that is exactly what this show is setting up. Because you're the king who takes over, which is after that first king who dies, who says we can only be brought down between ourselves. He becomes king, his cousin. And then now you have his brother, who is Matt Smith Damon. Now he's casted out because he sent him off. And then you have the daughter, which this show is going to take place in 2 times. You see time jumps and we're going to see old time jumps. So we're going to see the normal, the current time, and then we're going to see time jumps. This actor right here, she has an older actor too. Same with her. She has an older actor.
Is that
so
what
this
that
show is
flash
going to take?
Because there was like one instance where I swear it flashed to the future, and I was like, "What the hell was that?"
You're like, what?
Is that what happened?
Maybe in the, I don't think in this current episode they showed it, but there's been the trailers that they show. It already shows her as older. It already shows her as older.
Yeah, I swear
the
there
trailers.
was an instance where they showed her old. Anyway,
Yeah,
anyway,
in the trailers.
moving on.
Yeah.
In the show, I swear I saw that. Too,
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on.
But oh man.
Now I have to rewatch it again because I don't flip.
I think I really do think, like, for me, I thought this was I thought it was a fucking excellent pilot episode.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was so well done, and I think the setup for what's to come was great. I like the actors. For a moment, when the first 15 minutes, I was like, I'm not sure if I'm on board with this yet, you know? And then the more I sit with it, and I'm getting the Millie, I think her name is like Rhaenyra or something.
See, this is why
she's awesome. I think she's good so far because I was kind of iffy on her. And then the more I watch her, she has her relationship with her, Emily. Good relationship. I kind of feel like they're a lesbian couple. I don't know what's going on there. I felt the tension.
Right now.
The tension between them.
Right now.
I don't know. The
I
tension.
know what you mean, though.
They've had some weird tension. It felt like they were a couple, and then she ends up. Her dad sends her into the room with the king after the wife is lost.
Yeah, I remember all that.
And I was like, "This is like some." And I told my mom. I watched with my mom. I told my mom. I was like, "Oh, the dad who
the king that sent him in with the dad." Or
he's the king of the hand of the king. Fucking this dude, Varys. So he sends his daughter into the room with the king after he loses his wife and his baby. And he's like, you need to go comfort him. And he's like,
I'm pretty sure he sent her in there for some sexing, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay,
and it's like,
especially after saying,
it's like,
make sure you wear your dress.
I told my mom, bro, I said, yo, he is like fucking Cersei's dad.
Lannister.
Lannister. He's like fucking Cersei's dad.
Is that guy not a Lannister?
No. I don't think he's no, he's not a Lannister. I don't think he's a fucking Lannister, bro. But
were there any Lannisters in this one? Now that we're thinking about it?
Yeah. Because look at this dude. I don't know who this dude is, but his name's Jason Lannister. So there's definitely the houses are there. The people are here. But this guy was not a Lannister as of right now. But when he sent the daughter in the room, I automatically thought
it looked like you're
like some Lannister shit, like Cersei's dad, because Cersei's dad was already with. Think about this, just like how you talk about. Okay, are we just repeating? Season, because Cersei was already married to the fucking king.
Yeah, exactly.
And now this dude is like, oh, go into the room and comfort him. So basically, in my mind, is like, oh, you want your daughter to get fucked.
Yeah, he's already.
So he could possibly have a son. So your family is boom, the king. Yeah. You might if your daughter gives birth to a son, he's gonna become the king, and then you're gonna be solid. Your whole family's gonna be solid. This is very much Game of Thrones.
It's already playing.
And then as soon as he sent his daughter in, that's what I thought.
That's literally exactly what I thought. I was like, oh, he sent it. I didn't think about the whole getting pregnant, having a baby. I just thought he sent it in there to get lucid with him.
Nope.
Damn.
Baby. He wants a baby to happen. He's like, all right, go have sex with him. If he nuts into you, whatever, blah, 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 boom. A boy might come out of it, and then boom, our family is set for life. And we're in it. We're in the Game of Thrones. Our family might have the next king. And That's what's the reason why this show is so interesting to me is because afterwards, like I said, I don't think in the show they show the time jumps. In the trailer they did.
I think it's definitely interesting when you think about it that he does send his brother home, because now that's just kind of like losing their bit of force in this foreign land, because they're not even from that. Whose like own land is this one? Is the castle?
Well, no. You got to think about it.
Castle somewhere is
no, because it is their land, because they're Targaryens. He has a dragon.
Mm-hmm. No, I
Matt
know that.
has a dragon.
Oh, I know that. You can't stop.
Daemon has a dragon. Mm-hmm. But the thing is like, so this is their shit. The Targaryens.
Don't Targaryens come from somewhere else? I thought someone originally came from that land where the main house is.
Where that fucking the King's Landing is.
Mm-hmm. I thought King's Landing was like.
I'm not. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't read these fucking books. I don't read these books. Cool. It just seems like the Targaryens ruled the throne for a long time, because even with the old Game of Thrones, Daenerys was like the Mad King and like blah blah blah, my dad, and like yeah, they did some crazy shit, but that was still their throne. And then now you have the throne where I'm the rightful queen to the throne. So it seems like the Targaryens have ruled over this throne for a long fucking time. And I really like in this episode that the king says, at one point he's like, it's not really us that has the power over these people. It's our fucking dragons. It's our dragons. And he's like, we can't train them. He was like, yeah, we work with them, but he's like, it's a partnership in a way. He's like, it's a partnership. He was like, we can't control these dragons, but 100%. We found a way to connect with them and work with them. But the reason why people are scared of us is because of our dragons, not us. If we lose our dragons, we're normal people. That's the reason why fucking Targaryens are so scary. And Daenerys in Game of Thrones, the reason why she can fucking do everything she does is because as soon as everybody thought dragons were dead for 1,000 years, which they were. As soon as Daenerys comes with her dragon, everybody's like, what the fuck is going on?
How could they think dragons were dead for 1,000 years when that took place 100 years ago?
Okay, hundreds of years. I might have fucked up the terminology. I might have. Yeah. I might have. I definitely fucked the terminology. Okay. But hundreds of years.
You're good.
But
that's funny.
I really like this episode, Jordan. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I really liked it.
I definitely like it too because it shows you the origins, and it shows you like that place really did have power. Because it's funny to me when I'm watching Game of Thrones. The older season, it's like, what are y'all even fighting for? Like, there's really nothing of substance. Like, when they're going to the other lands, it's like, man, this like place actually looks kind of crazy. Like, there's other stuff going on, and then, but it shows you like this season shows you like, yeah, they had so many dragons. The dude is betting 3 dragons that some like shit's about to go down. Bro. You know what I mean? Like
they say they had 10 dragons, fully grown.
Not only that, but the dude's gambling with them.
Yeah,
he's saying, "I'll bet you 3 dragons." Yeah. Like that means that they are at their height of their power. Everybody's got money. Yeah. I feel like they didn't show the games or whatever that they're doing.
Fuck no, it's the first episode, baby.
You know what I mean? And them games were definitely heat. That shit was I've never seen a jousting match where they immediately just grab another pole and just run at each other.
Yeah.
Is that how they do jousting? I could have sworn you joust and then you stop for a second, everybody gets reset up and then goes again.
Well, you're talking about when they were running and they were just grabbing the thing and just go?
Grab the lantern.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is kind of scary.
And then they kind of wait for a minute and then they come back. But this was like, hey, that's what made it hard.
And you know the brilliance of the people who make these shows, the Game of Thrones, fuck the last couple of seasons. But the brilliance of this first episode is when they were doing the jousting, when you talk about building up tension, is because there was a moment before Matt Smith, Damon goes and jousts with the other dude. There's a moment between 2 other people were jousting, and then one person got mad and then went and killed the dude.
Yeah.
Fucking killed the dude because he got so pissed.
Starts a little riot.
And then once Damon fucking slides on the pole from the other dude jousting him off, the dude won. And he goes up to the stand and he's talking to Emily. They don't even have her fucking name under here. He's talking to Emily. And he's like, can I get your blessing or whatever? She puts a flower on there. And
that's when the dude rips him off the horse and stabs him, right?
No, he didn't get touched. This I'm to Millie, to Rhaenyra. He's from Dawn. He's from Dawn. Just like Pedro Pascal played that really good fighter in Game of Thrones. It's so cool. That's what I'm like. If you watch Game of Thrones, you don't need to watch Game of Thrones to watch this. But if you have watched Game of Thrones, the little tiny connections are so cool in this because that jousting dude beat Daemon and he's from Dawn, just like Pedro Pascal. And I'm like, he was like the number one fighter in their thing. He still lost to the Mountain. But, I mean, technically he beat the Mountain.
Because they're just a good fighting
They're just
class.
that's all they do. So I thought that was so cool that he beat him in jousting and then went to the thing and asked Rhaenyra for her blessing.
And then still took
And
the
then
fight.
the whole time in that detention, I was like, oh my God, Matt. I was like, Damon's going to come and kill this dude.
I thought so too.
Just before, they showed the dude fucking smashing that other dude's head in.
No,
I was like, oh my God. Damon's going to come and kill this fucking dude, bro.
You've already seen him with his anger, tension.
Yeah.
You already seen him.
Do the night watch, the city watch.
Exactly. You already seen him do the night watch.
Yeah. So I'm like, holy
so you already
shit.
know he's a wild dude.
Yeah.
And he got his ass mopped.
He got
slid
mopped.
on
that. He said, shh.
Not just that.
Hey, how cool was the armor, bro?
Not just his armor was cool for sure.
Ooh,
Grab it. Pick up the phone. Lift it with me. Help me. There we go. Hang on.
You know what I'm saying? Teamwork, baby.
No, I love his armor was cool. It was definitely over the top. It definitely made me go, all right, let's get this demon boy out of here. Yeah, we're kind of fucking up with just this one topic. Yeah, it's still going.
All right, cool. Damn,
said 40 minutes,
we've
so,
been
yeah.
a minute on this hoe.
And I feel like it's
This
not
is
even accurate
big,
good
bro.
stuff. It's a good
This
show.
is big.
All right, well, let's last closing thoughts. You want to give it a rating?
Last closing thoughts. Man, I'm gonna give this episode an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I really liked this episode. As somebody who's watched Game of Thrones, I hated the way it ended. Yeah. And that's kind of a bummer of watching this one, is because at the end of the day, we know how it ends.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a point in this episode to where the king is talking to his daughter, Rhaenyra, and he starts talking about the winter. He starts talking about the fucking...
How the winter's coming and how it's so important that they all need to be together.
Yeah, he was like, the king's told us we all need to be together. We need to come together. And then it's so funny because I watch other reviews and people are like, shut the fuck up. Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't talk about that.
Because
we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it because we
Yeah.
know how it ends. You have what's her name? Kill the Night Watch. Ah!
Yeah.
Stabs the Night King. Trash. Garbage. Nothing to do with Jon Snow meant nothing. Everything meant nothing. So don't talk about
build
winter.
up the prophecy more. Don't
do
build
not,
up that badass prophecy.
Let's keep whatever's going, the succession shit. I'm all here for it. Man. When it comes to the Night King and all the winter shit, don't bring it up because you guys fucked that up so bad. Don't nobody care now. We all know what happens. What's it? Arya. Arya kills him by and stabs him. That's what happened. So fuck that. But for this show alone, I give this an 8 out of 10. This was an awesome first episode. This was a great pilot. And if you're on the fence, if you hated Game of Thrones like how I did with the way it ended, watch this. Watch this. This is good. I'm excited for where this is gonna go. This really hooked me, and yeah, man, it really did hook me. I think it's a really good pilot. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
I'll give it to you straight. I at first was like, man, this stuff is boring and lame, and I didn't really want to watch it. I didn't want to watch Game of Thrones when it first came out, by the way, also. And I only watched it after everything had come out, so it was kind of a benefit.
Okay.
And I think, you know what? Actually, the last season was dropping when I started watching.
Okay, cool.
So it literally all had finally came out by the time the last one was out. Yeah. Anyway, fucking A. This show so far has been pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I fell asleep those first few times. I'll have to actually sit down and rewatch, at least catch myself up to the middle part. But I think it's cool. Visually, it's still the same. I mean, I don't know. I think we're in for a long ride of the same shit. I hope it doesn't do the same thing where the last season sucks. Yeah. Somehow they barely connected or whatever or what. Yeah. I don't know how long they intend on making this show either, because you got to think about it. It's only going to be through these certain people's lifetime. You know, they can't. I mean, I don't know. They could let it go forever or whatever. You're so right. Like, I know we're trying to hop off this, but you're so right, bro. Because you talk about how long are they going to go with this? Yeah. Because already in the show, it's already confirmed that they're going to do time jumps. The story is going to jump between future Rhaenyra and young Rhaenyra. It's gonna switch. So I'm like, how long is this going to go? If you already have kid queen and future queen that's supposed to be my throne, and I'm like, how long is this going to go? But the nice thing about this, that's unlike the actual Game of Thrones show, the first one, is the story's already written. What if they give you this? It's already written. Did J.J.R. Martin actually pass away? The guy who wrote the book, or that guy's still alive, right? No, he's still alive. He just has not finished it. Okay, cool.
He's a piece of shit. He's been working on it for 10 years.
So my question is how would you feel if by the time they finish this show or whatever, however long seasons or whatever they do, at the end of it they give you a redo of season 8?
Well, the thing is, okay, so you talk about you. Oh, okay.
I'm saying they give you a whole. They say everything is accurate, like everything's still canon and up until season 8, and they just have all the actors come back and just actually do a good season 8. Would you watch that?
That'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be crazy.
I don't think that's ever been done. I don't think that's ever been done in television history. Mm-hmm. You know how awesome that would be if that were to happen. I would jump out of my seat because it's like they said, all right, we were going off of nothing. The books were not written yet.
Yeah, now
we had no idea how this was going to end. Mm-hmm. So if they were to go back and say, yo, we're going to bring all the actors back. I mean, obviously people are going to be aged. But if you've watched Breaking Bad...
going back isn't too bad.
Better
Call Saul?
Better Call Saul and El Camino. The actors are aged, but they still came back to finish that story, what was wanted to be told. I still thought it was incredible. It didn't really take me out. At certain points, I'm like, all right, he looks older or whatever, but it's still the same character, they're just older. So if Game of Thrones were to do that, I would love that. I would absolutely love it because the way that show ended, there's nothing like it. There's nothing else like it.
Such a disappointment.
There has never been, like Game of Thrones is literally the first entertainment thing that's ever been as big as it was, like worldwide. And then it was so bad,
just flopped at the end.
Everybody stopped talking about it. Everybody stopped talking about it. It's never happened. You think about Harry Potter. People still talk about Harry Potter. People still fucking talk about Harry Potter. There's still games being made about Harry Potter. Like, one of my biggest games I was excited for this year was Hogwarts Legacy. The game got delayed. It's coming out next year. But that was, like, honestly one of my biggest games of this year. That is a Harry Potter game. You guess when the last movie came out? Like 2013, That's 2012. Wild. And it's 2022. And my most hyped video game is a fucking Harry Potter game. Game of Thrones?
Mm-hmm. Cash cow plot for you real quick.
It came out. Go ahead.
Cash cow plot for you. Harry Potter, whatever. Harry Potter 9... Ever After, they have all the adults come back and do one more movie
and just do some dumb, do some older magic shit like drinking. They're drunk. Blah, blah. Oh, dude, they go visit the castle or something.
Or some shit.
Kick it with their kids like a college movie.
I don't know.
A high school movie.
Would be funny. Anyway,
a high school movie or something.
I don't know. That'd be
dope.
Funny.
I would love that.
That would be a
awesome.
good little cash cow right there. Or if they went on an epic ass adventure, they just did something outside of Hogwarts, legit Hogwarts, like legit.
Because they have
Wizard
magic,
World.
they have wands.
Is there more to the Wizard World? Is my question with Harry Potter.
The thing is they can't really use magic outside of the castle. They can't use magic in front of Muggles.
So here's the
which are human.
So explain to me then.
I'm such a nerd.
So the only place that you can use magic as a wizard is in these wizard sanctified areas, right?
Yeah.
Which are the Diagon Alley, the fucking castle. Yeah. Where else?
It's really just
Azkaban
those places.
prison.
It's really just those places.
And everywhere else is
you
more.
Can't use them.
You can't use them. So anywhere else in the magic realm is just somewhere to help. Kind of really.
Yeah, you get in legal trouble. It's really funny because like in one of the movies, I believe it was. I don't think it was Prisoner of Azkaban.
So being a 35-year-old wizard who doesn't attend Hogwarts, what am I supposed to be doing? I want to still use my magic and practice it.
I don't know. You just live as a... Yeah, that is so true because you don't go to school no more. So what do you use? I mean, if you work in the...
Ministry of Magic?
Ministry of Magic. If you work in it, obviously use your magic. But it's like, you're right, though. It's like, okay, well, what if I'm not in there? What do I use my magic for? It's so true because I can't think... I want to say it's Prisoner of Azkaban, but I don't think it's that.
Okay, so
it's another movie to where they get attacked by the Dementors, and then Harry uses his wand to defend get the Dementors off of him, and then they try to accuse him. He gets in trouble for that. It's like, bro, I was gonna fucking die. Like,
I remember that one.
I was saving somebody. I was saving myself. Like,
what's Ron's dad do? What does he do?
He works for the Ministry of Magic.
What does his mom do? She's just a mom.
She's a house mom.
Man, so what do these people do that aren't just fucking in the fucking loop? What's Neville's parents do? What are his parents doing?
I think if I'm Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that motherfucker's... No, I think his parents were in the school. I was going to say I think his parents were muggles, but I think his parents were definitely in the school. They were definitely magic people.
Wild. So
the only one I could really think of is
even with
Hermione.
magic, you're still stuck in a system.
Even with magic, you're still stuck in a system, brother. You got to work for the big man, Minister of Magic. You can't just go on and do your own thing. And it's funny because they can track it.
We gotta flip over to She-Hulk real
We got
quick.
a She-Hulk. Can we do a little break?
I'm
gonna piss myself.
You want to do a pause break?
A pause break. We gotta do a pause break. I'm
haven't
sorry,
done
bro.
these.
We got a whole episode, bro. Today, we gotta do a pause break. I gotta piss myself. I'm gonna piss
I thought we
myself.
could just really wrap this up.
Nah, dude. I'm sorry, Jor. I gotta piss myself. You want me to piss myself?
Wait. Pause them at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got it. I think the audio should kind of...
Let go.
Trying to make sure. Welcome back. Alright. Pee break's over, motherfuckers.
Pee break's over, bitch.
Whoa. You're the one who needed that. Not them. You. You take that back.
Take that back. I'm sorry. Alright.
She-Hulk time.
Enough with that House of the Dragon.
More like this. She's broke, and I don't want to watch this anymore.
Oh my god! I'm about to get on this dude's head top.
You like this show? You liked the She-Hulk?
Bruh.
Hulk's my favorite character, so just getting any little taste of a Hulk character gets me excited.
And I love it.
Is that you?
Look.
Let's hear it.
Explain
to me why this is good. Explain to me why this is good.
Alright. She-Hulk. Disney Plus. You know what's a bummer about these shows is they used to come out on Wednesdays, and we could come in here and talk about it on a Wednesday. And now that we're posting on Wednesdays, that'd be a perfect thing. Now they fucking released them Wednesday night on Thursdays. So now,
You could watch that tonight.
now the reviews or whatever are going to be super late on She-Hulk. It is what it is.
Sorry, y'all.
But when it comes to She-Hulk, I really liked it. I enjoyed this episode a lot. And it brought me back to my WandaVision days. It made me, I think She-Hulk is going to create the same type of hype that WandaVision had. I think it's going to, on Wednesday nights and on Thursdays, I think people are going to be super excited to watch She-Hulk. I think it's going to be like a Loki event. People were like, all right, She-Hulk is coming out on this day. Let's watch it, blah, 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 whoop, whoop. I really fucking liked it. I really liked it.
Why did you like it? Let's hear why you liked it.
Okay,
Give me a reason.
So,
What was the reason?
what was the reason? Okay, She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
What was the reason, huh?
What was the reason?
The first Hulk movie came out in 2003, I believe.
You're going all the way
Incredible
back
Hulk.
there. That's how far you have to go for a reason.
Look. The
the
first Hulk came out in 2003.
He only likes it 'cause it's got Hulk
The
in
next
it.
one came out in 2008.
Only because it's got Hulk in it. He's literally telling you that right now.
The next one came out in 2008 with fucking Edward Norton, and then they got replaced with Mark Ruffalo.
Doesn't even
and then
have
now
Hulk in
the Hulk
They got
is
smart Hulk.
The Hulk is bullshit in the MCU. He's bullshit. They butchered this man, completely castrated him. He has no dick. He's just done. He's done so. Then we get She-Hulk. I will say this. I didn't like how quick it was for She-Hulk to become She-Hulk. I thought that was stupid. Got into a car crash. Oh my god, I'm bleeding. Blood. Makes sense. But at the end of the day, it was just too quick for me. I was like, whatever. But you got to also think about, it's like, okay, this is a big empire they're running. You got the MCU. You got to go quick now. There's no time for origin stories. Like Moon Knight, we didn't get an origin story. It just kind of happened. So I understand what they did with She-Hulk. I just thought it was kind of cheap. Oh my god, blood, I'm She-Hulk now. Okay, whatever. And then she goes to Bruce's place. I thought that part was really cool. I thought them bonding and him trying to teach her how to control. When it came to the whole women thing, at one point she was like, she was like, I know how to control my anger.
I'm always mad.
Yeah, I know how to control my anger. I'm always mad. Like, blah, 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 blah. I get catcalled. I get fucking people who try to talk to me. Or, there's certain shit. There's certain shit that a woman goes through that men will never go through. I understand that. I was like, okay. I get that. I like that. At first, I didn't get it. Jordan. Can I tell you on some real ass shit, bro? The first time I watched that episode, that whole part that they did, I did not realize what was going on. I literally realized that from Twitter. Twitter was like, "Oh, this scene right here is gonna." A lot of males who've never heard this shit, it's gonna be low key their first time hearing this shit from an MCU show. I low key the first time I watched it. That didn't click with me. It didn't click with me. I was just watching it.
You know why? It's because you have a sister and a mom who's always there. I got a mom. I don't got a sister who's always bugging me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's the only reason, and Twitter is your only other reason that you like that, is literally what you just told me.
Well, I think me and you, I think me and you guys are in kind of the same boat. I mean, but then again, you've had Wayne for a while.
I don't have very strong appreciation for women. I'll tell you that right now. I'll be straight up with you.
I mean, like
you've broken my heart.
If you know him, you know him.
You've broken my heart, ladies.
You know, if you know him, you know him. But when it comes to the when it comes to the women, I was 100% brought up in a very predominantly woman family because even growing up, a lot of my cousins, I was a single child for 10 years.
Even his cousin is a girl.
All my cousins are girls. My aunt had 4 girls. So, for the most part, in my family, there was really no males around me. I am very, very female, male-centric. And what's crazy about it is my mom, she, like, had to be my dad, too. Because my dad, he's still around.
But he's doing his dad.
But he's doing his shit with his own family. So, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. My mom's in the same boat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally get you, and I agree with you on that. The whole reason why it falls off for me when it comes to She-Hulk is because, shut up. You don't know how it is to be a Hulk. You just now got that blood in your system. Yeah, you're in control of your anger and your emotions, but you also have to realize that the Hulk is...
Hulk out.
They're not portraying a Hulk properly is the biggest burden of an issue. They're not portraying the Hulk as a whole separate entity of a person. They're treating Hulk as a superpower.
No. Okay, you're right. I hear what you're saying because you talk about the now, right? You talk about Smart Hulk.
Yeah, the now.
Which the thing is, the Smart Hulk has been our Hulk since Endgame.
Endgame, right?
This is kind of the end of Infinity War. And you have to think about it, though.
Even the ones that you liked, your Hulk and your Bruce Banner were separate people. Your Hulk, when Bruce Banner was mad, he wasn't Bruce Banner no more. He was Hulk.
Dude.
No, 100%. Now when he's Hulk, he is the combination, and so is this girl, and that's where the big tie-off.
No, full. This is where you have to. This is where the pay. I'm not saying you're not paying attention.
Okay,
but this is where the paying attention part comes in. Is because Bruce, when they're in the lab, he was like, wait. Because at first he's scared. When they have the races coming, she's like, turns into She-Hulk, and she pushes the thing off, and he's trying to calm her down. When she comes out, she throws the door. He's trying to calm her down. He's like, all right, calm down. And she's like, why are you talking to me like I'm a fucking dog? And he's like, wait a minute, is that you? Are you still in there? She's like, yeah, like, why are you talking to me like I'm a fucking dog? And he's like,
why are you trying to calm me down like I'm a horse?
Yeah, calm me down like a horse. So he's like, wait. So you're not, there's no other alternate person right now? This is you? She's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, okay. What the fuck? For that? And that's, apparently, so they explained it. Apparently in the show they said, it's like, their family, so for one, their family. That's why she can become Hulk, because they're family. They share the same genes. Share the same genes. The thing is, they have different genes. So Hulk, Banner, he has 2 personalities within him, just because of his genes. She-Hulk has different genes. So when it comes to her, it's like, oh, she's just cool. She's basically Smart Hulk already, automatically.
I don't buy it. I don't like it.
That's comics. That's comics. I mean, that's comics. That's comics. But that's comics. But at the end of the day, it's like Banner did kind of explain that. He was like, wait, so you don't have to like navigate another personality within yourself when you turn into this person? He was like, what the fuck? Like, he basically was kind of like, that's not fair. Like, in a way, it was like, what the fuck? Like, you don't have to do that. I have to do that. When I turn into this person, I don't know who I am no more. I go berserk. That's what he does. Hulk goes berserk. When he gets mad, he gets to that point, he goes fucking berserk. Whereas She-Hulk, And that's the thing. It's like a lot of people, and this is coming from a motherfucker who has not read any of these fucking comics.
She-Hulk is a fourth wall breaking character. I know that.
She's like Deadpool. She could just fourth wall, but it's like her character is somebody who is in Hulk form, who is just her normal self. And that's why She-Hulk, she's a lawyer. She can do all this shit, and she's herself. And I'm like, so as I'm watching the show, and as somebody who has not read the comics, it's like, we're nerds, right? Yeah. We're fucking nerds. So we kind of have this background already. So I already went into this show knowing what it was going to be. And boom, 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 I was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, cool. I liked it for what the fuck it was. There's going to be a lot of people who have no idea what the comics are, no idea what blah, 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 no idea what She-Hulk. There's fucking people out there who are saying right now, why is She-Hulk stronger than the Hulk? Well, I'm like, she's not stronger than the Hulk. You think you're saying that. You're saying that. She's not stronger than the Hulk. But I liked it. I'm not going to lie. I liked it a lot. I will say the ending when the whole courthouse thing and through the desk and I was like, I don't feel like that was needed. I feel like you could have just saved that for the next episode. But they're trying to get people in to like follow along with her. But I feel like the first part could have kept people in.
I feel like it's all right, but I definitely feel like...
Did you hate it? I'm curious because you were very against She-Hulk. So this is a really good conversation to have.
I didn't hate it
because you were super against She-Hulk.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. I'll tell you what.
Why didn't you like it?
Here's what I'll tell you exactly where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
I am 100% this and the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier are kind of parallel to me. Because Falcon and Winter Soldier's first episode was pretty cool. It had some and it had some cool, and it also had some like, oh shit, I'm really glad this is happening.
Yeah, it did have some cool episodes.
And I think it had
shitty series,
but
it did have a good first episode.
A good first few episodes. It was pretty good. The only part that it got bad was after that whole the shield smash. Pretty much from the shield smash is when it started going down.
Oh, from him, because they didn't do that character justice.
Yeah, they didn't.
He should have turned into a fucking villain.
No, he should have kept being pissed off. He should have never cooled
crazy.
Off. That would have been
had the super serum. How cool would that have been if they would have kept that? It's kind of like the boys were doing. The boys were doing like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they're still good guys. They were definitely still good. It's not like they were like hurting innocent people or whatever.
They started season 4, by the way.
Yeah, which is really good. They started filming season 4 of The Boys, which is low-key the best superhero shit out.
Even though it's not a superhero shit.
Yeah, if you have not seen The Boys on Amazon Prime yet, we definitely highly recommend. Go watch The Boys.
Season 4 started filming.
And this is for women.
That was just a side tangent.
Bro, this is for women, men, they, them, she, her, he, him, Hulk, or She-Hulk. We don't give a fuck. If you don't like superhero shit, go watch The Boys, man. That show is fucking fantastic.
Then you'll like
superhero shit. There's filming season 4 right now, and that is so awesome. One thing I would appreciate about Amazon, they're quick about their shit.
That's what they say, but where's my where's Invincible at?
Invincible is different because it takes animation.
Where's my boy at though?
It's stupid dude.
All I need to know is where my boy is.
Stupid dude. It's animation. Back to it.
Back to it.
They gotta draw it. They gotta draw it.
They gotta draw it.
They gotta draw it, bro.
Pull that right out of the drawer.
They gotta draw it, bro. But yeah, man. She-Hulk, I really liked. I liked it. But you're so right though. Like comparing it to the first episode of Captain of Winter Soldier.
It's got stuff I like. It's got stuff I don't. I really wish that. I don't know. I just. Like you said, they've been doing your boy Hulk dirty this entire time.
So dirty.
So it even like adding this little bit to the show of like the She-Hulk being better at all the activities. It's like, well, let's just stab our boy one more time in the gullet. And I get it. It's just a display of power. It's just a training moment. I get it. It's just her coming in.
Yeah.
And I totally get
learning,
that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's at the expense of our boy Hulk, who we have yet to see be Hulk since this whole MCU thing even became a thing.
But
because he was a real Hulk before the Avengers. Before Avengers, he was actually
Edward Norton's Hulk. Norton, that was a real Hulk movie.
Because even
that was a real Hulk movie.
You watch the Avengers Hulk and it's still not even Hulk. Because that dude, they're two separate people, but it's like, I don't know, man. They don't use him right. They don't know how to. It's like power transition. The thing is, why is it that he's on the helicarrier and all of a sudden loses control, but then is on street level and now is able to go, Oh, I'm always angry. What the fuck do you mean?
Well, okay. So that was the first Avengers. I think obviously they're trying to build that character. It's so hard to build that character. Let's just say
it's not hard to build a guy.
It's fucking. I mean, it's not, but it's like the Russo brothers, right? The Russo brothers who made these Avengers movies, made Infinity War and Endgame. The Russo brothers they've literally, in which I'm a Hulk fan. That's my number one favorite character.
Okay.
It's my favorite superhero character. I feel like I relate to that nigga. I hate a lot of people.
Yeah, because you get mad, and then when you're mad, you do a bunch of shit, and you forget about it. Because
you forget about happy, what I do? I'm sorry.
My rage just blacked me out for 45 minutes.
Sorry.
Now I'm on a whole other planet, and I'm the king of it now because of my rage. You guys couldn't have me around. Yeah, I get it.
But the Russo brothers have said, and this is where they're fucked up, and this is what's so crazy, that shit like this can't even fly.
We said 40 minutes. This is an hour.
Oh, we're going, baby. We're going, baby.
The Russo brothers said...
The thing is with the Russo brothers, right? Fuck out of here. Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. The thing is with this shit, man, is these motherfuckers have said that they've literally butchered him. Like, because they don't know what to write for him. And I'm like, I feel like you guys should be getting way more backlash than you guys are getting right now.
To me,
you guys are literally coming out and saying, hey, we butchered this character because we didn't know how to fit him in to the Geist, the super Geist of what we're trying to do right now. So we're just gonna butcher his character and make him basically be a human form of what he is,
and that's why I was saying,
it. And I'm like,
that's where my argument of they're not separating
bullshit.
They're not separating the Hulk from the superpower. That's more or less
so dumb. And now
it's even dumb too with the show where he's got the thing on his arm and he says, "Oh, well, now I can control it with this thing on my arm."
Yeah.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
2 movies ago, you could be the Hulk whenever you wanted, but now all of a sudden you have to put a fucking device on your shit.
Whoa. You say you could be the Hulk whenever you wanted, but you also got to realize that. Look at me. I know it might seem, Jordan, I'm mainly annoying guy. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying what's there.
When you're done with this theory, I'm gonna run you through exactly why your boy Hulk has been butchered. Go ahead.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying what's presented to us.
Okay.
That's what we got to go off of. Is because it's like, I understand where it's like, because he does have the device, right? To where it's like, all right, this is gonna this helps me a lot. Blah 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 whoop whoop helps me blah blah etc. When you talk about Infinity War, when everything was happening, they're like, yo, we need you, like, blah, blah, blah. And also, they actually cut out a scene. I saw this.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely a scene they cut out.
An extended scene to where Smart Hulk comes out. And he's talking to Black Widow. And she's like, wait, you're Bruce? And he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like, we formed into one in Infinity War. But they said the reason why they cut it out was because it just didn't make sense in the movie. Which it didn't. It didn't. No. Because Infinity War was like action, 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 especially at the end. Action, 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 and then boom, the snap. So, yeah, Smart Hulk, that whole scene would have not made sense. So they put it in Endgame to where you meet him in the diner. And it's like, oh, I put myself in the lab and we come together. Makes sense. I understand that.
Yeah.
But it is definitely like, it's like with this character, what you guys have done to him, it's kind of fucked up because you guys have tried to do the She-Hulk thing to him, right? Like he could be his normal self and still work a normal job, blah, 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 blah. That's She-Hulk. In the comics, that's She-Hulk.
Yeah, 100%.
So Bruce Banner now?
In the comic books, though, there is a Smart Hulk, and they did it for a little bit, and then he went back to being a regular Hulk.
And that's what they're doing right now.
I hope they do.
That's what they're doing right now.
I hope they do.
Because the spaceship. And Bruce Banner says he was like, that's the thing that crashed us. He was like, yeah, I'll get back to them and figure out what that was.
So okay, so yeah,
he said
we're definitely saying that this is going to lead to the World War Hulk.
World War Hulk. But the thing is, people are saying that that's already kind of happened in Thor Ragnarok.
That's what Thor Ragnarok was supposed to be, and that's honestly what it could have been. But it probably would have been. Oh my gosh, that could have been a sick fucking movie.
That nigga Hulk was fighting a wolf, bro. He was fighting a fucking. It was like Ragnarok shit in God of War.
Look.
He was fighting a big ass wolf.
Look, here's what you got to think about here. I'm going to show you 2 instances of the times that they've butchered your boy. The first one that I'm thinking of right now is Age of Ultron.
Man, you don't got to remind me because I remember.
No, remember Age of Ultron? Age of Ultron when he's fighting the War Machine suit.
Age of Ultron was pure Hulk.
That, and you're right.
Can
and
we
it
be
was pure
honest?
Hulk, but
That was pure Hulk.
They butchered and bullshitted your boy because Iron Man watched.
Did they butcher him in Age of Ultron or or in future movies? Because in Age of Ultron, that was pure Hulk.
No, it was pure Hulk, but they still butchered him because he got knocked out like that from a sucker punch. Hulk ain't getting knocked out from a sucker punch.
Iron Man?
Yeah, the ding at the end of it.
I mean,
it's
literally called the Hulk Buster.
You can call it Hulk Buster, but
it's literally called the Hulk Buster.
Hulk Buster armor doesn't work.
It's meant to fuck up the Hulk.
It's meant to help slow him down or whatever, but in the end, it's not supposed to work. The Hulk is unstoppable.
Fuck, man. Fuck. It's so hard talking about Hulk because it's like... Go ahead. I want you to finish.
The other one that I have for you...
So hard talking about this dude.
I forgot now.
Such a rough character.
Oh, okay. The other one I have for you is
such a rough character.
Very interesting because if they would have done it in a different way, it still could have worked.
Yeah.
His fight with Thanos. Now, his fight with Thanos...
Oh, my...
That is probably the most garbage piece of media ever.
That could have been insane.
They could have had them fight for even 2 minutes.
That could have been insane.
They could have had a whole 2-3 minute fight, throwing each other both around that ship.
It's Hulk, bro. It's Hulk.
Hulk.
I'm going to cry. You're going to make me cry,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, he had one stone. Nigga,
this is why I told him. I was like, don't bring it up. You don't know to bring up past shit. I already know they butchered this character into the fucking ground. You don't need to remind me.
And
this is my favorite character.
That is why
this is my favorite fucking character.
I'm tagging those 2 moments for you.
God damn.
And then I want you to tag on the embarrassment of that fucking training scene.
Suck my cock.
The main reason that it's embarrassing for me is because when she throws that rock further than him, instead of just being like, let me calmly throw this cooler. He has to throw a temper tantrum throw.
Well, even that, when she threw it, you got to think about it too. And this
she was trying to piss him off.
Fuck you. I'm such a Hulk fan. When he threw it, you could see he like boom, and it was like immediate asteroid. It was like you see the fucking wind come out. It looked like an asteroid hitting. When She-Hulk threw it, just was a normal rock.
Yeah, and then he had one up just to get. Oh no, I know.
But his throw was like asteroid level to where you saw this shit coming off it. And that's where I saw somebody else say, like, man, can we have a comedy TV series on where it's like the Avengers just fuck up lives for like normal people? Please. Can we do like a Daredevil She-Hulk thing to where they just fuck up shit? Because where is that rock landing? In Africa? Just in a normal neighborhood? Just boom. Or is it landing in like fucking Texas?
Where it's landing
in fucking
the ocean.
Boom boom boom.
It's supposed to land in the ocean.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to land in the ocean. It's like, okay, can we have a TV show about that? And it's funny. I just watched Spider-Man Homecoming the other day. And that's what that was all about. Vulture. The reason the whole Vulture became a thing was because once Loki did everything, it was like, oh, well, we have all this technology left behind, and they fucking destroyed our fucking jobs, blah, 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 blah. Like, and we find all this technology, all right, let's use it for us. That's where Homecoming Spider-Man came about. That's where Vulture came about, is because of the leftovers of everything that these superheroes and these villains do. And I'm like, Vulture is actually a good character. I think in Homecoming, I think the Spider-Man movies in the MCU have been super underdeveloped. Mm-hmm. I don't like them that much.
We got so side tangent.
Back to
the episode at hand here. Hulk, She-Hulk. Let's rate it and move on. We can talk about Spider-Man another time.
She-Hulk, I'm giving... So, look, I gave House of Dragon an 8. I'm giving She-Hulk a 9.
You're ugly!
I'm giving She-Hulk a 9.
You're so ugly for that.
I'm giving She-Hulk a 9. I really like this episode. Guys.
I'm so mad at you right now.
And the thing is like, y'all gotta realize, man, I'm not...
a Hulk fan.
No.
You're not a She-Hulk fan, you're a Hulk fan.
Fuck you. They're Hulks. They're Hulks, right?
I told you because it had the name Hulk in it, he was going to be on it.
Look. If you've been watching this show from day one, and when we first started talking about She-Hulk, you know I've been hyped for this show. So, how do you think I feel when I watched it and it actually made me happy? I was like, oh my God, this is cool. This is fucking cool.
I'll give it to you.
So, good one. I'm giving this show a 9 out of 10. I love this Hulk. I love the She-Hulk. I love the actress. I love everything they did in it. I love Bruce Banner. I don't think he's going to be in it that much. But at the end of the day, I know Daredevil's going to be in it. I know he's showing up. I love this show, man.
Like 20 minutes.
I really did love this show, and I love She-Hulk, and I love the comedy aspect. I love the fourth wall breaking. The fourth wall breaking, maybe not so much, but I'm glad they don't do it as much as like Deadpool.
I'm gonna give it a 6 just so that way he's a little happier and thinks that I'd like it a little more than I actually do. But it's not that good. I'm gonna also give it a chance because it's the first episode.
6. That's fine.
It's a pilot.
First episode. What did you give House of Dragon?
Let's give it a 6 as well because I anticipation.
Oh my god!
Maybe I just don't have patience for TV anymore. Maybe it's just because I've been dying to play the Xbox.
This nigga just trying to be extra, bro.
I just don't. Here's my thing. The She-Hulk could have been cool if they just, I don't know. I don't know what needed to happen there, but maybe just not so much of bitching my boy out of the Hulk. Maybe if anything, oh my gosh, if anything, like somehow figure out a way to break the whole Hulk guy thing and then make it so that way he's just Bruce Banner, so that way he does really have a real reason to be scared of her with that whole Hulk transformation. But and then it adds more tension to the whole scenario. Nigga. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't be mad.
Nigga, but I hear what you're saying, but you got to think about that's the whole reason why they created this smart Hulk anyway, because you can't control him. He goes berserk. And he fucking ruins everything in his path.
Exactly.
That's the whole reason why there's a She-Hulk. Now, while Banner was saying Banner was saying the Sakari ship ruined our shit. I gotta go out. He's like, I'm gonna talk to them and figure out what that is. You know what that was setting up? The next future Hulk thing, where he's like, all right, I'm gonna go over there. I got a message for you, Universal. Please just sell Marvel the rights, bro. Please stop being a bitch. I know you're never gonna see this video. Like, you're literally never gonna see this video because you don't give a fuck about us. You don't care about us. Okay, Terrence. Shout out to you, Terrence. Please send this to the upper. Even if you're a janitor, bro, send this up to the fucking thing, man. Send this up to the thing. Let them know, bro. Buy the rights to it. I know it's cheaper than Spider-Man. I know it's shit. I know y'all don't want to buy Spider-Man because Sony's trying to charge y'all like $3 billion. I know Hulk's not that much. I know Hulk's probably like $750 million. Just pay it.
All right,
just buy
moving
Hulk.
on. Why are
just
you?
Buy Hulk.
Let him be.
Because I'm pissed. It's my favorite character. Fuck you. Iron Man's your favorite character, and guess what? Iron Man's dead.
Yeah, and
my character's still living, Jordan. Okay, and they're butchering him. Okay, they're ruining my favorite fucking character. Your character was done well. You know what? I cried when your character died, okay? I fucking cried multiple fucking times. I want people to feel that same way when my fucking character died.
I cry every time that guy's on the screen.
Come on, man.
Come on. All right. We love Hulk. We hope he does better in the next
Andrew Tate. All right, pause. I don't want y'all to... I'm not rooting for that nigga.
Andrew Tate, we're only talking about it because he got canceled. I just wanted to say I think that it's funny he got canceled on those websites because he doesn't have an Instagram page of his own, but he definitely is losing money.
Losing money.
Because most people just like repost his stuff because he doesn't actually have an Instagram page or anything like that. He goes on podcasts.
Why would you even bring that up though? Huh? Like why? I'm just curious. Why would
the
you
money
bring that
part?
up? Like the money part. Like, he's definitely losing money.
Because I was talking to somebody on the phone yesterday, and that's what he said. He said, yeah, ever since that whole thing went, he's kind of become
he's losing money for sure, no doubt.
I was talking to RJ about it. RJ, and he said, yeah, he's losing money because of that.
No doubt. That nigga got banned off of basically everything, man.
And it's definitely funny because it's like, why are we banning people off of websites that are designed for free speech?
So, the people who are hearing this right now, I feel like most likely have not heard our past episodes. We talked about Andrew Tate. Yeah, because they're not posted. So, of course, guys, sorry. They haven't heard, but we talked about Andrew Tate. We talked about him on episode 32.
Yep, about how he's a baby lover.
Yeah, man.
A youngin' lover.
Like the youngins, a baby lover. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that was way wrong. That's why I had to say
it's still kind of the same thing, but not the same.
He likes younger.
He likes
ladies.
18-year-olds, basically, pretty much. He likes fresh 18-year-olds. Even when
the dude is just
at midnight. At midnight when they turn 18, Andrew Tate, all in.
He right there.
Fucking nasty.
He said, fresh as a pie out of the oven.
That dude's gross.
He's a gross dude because he is just basically like the most top masculine style that you would think you could possibly hope to achieve. Maybe not hope to achieve, but you could that a meathead kind of person could hope to achieve. You know,
a meathead, for sure.
A meatheaded dude, UFC MMA fighter, top A-dog alpha male style.
I wouldn't even put all the UFC people in.
Not that. UFC. I said MMA fighter. He's an MMA fighter.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear like there's some people.
That's the lifestyle that they shoot for. You know,
there's
Joe Rogan style. You know. He's not exactly Joe Rogan. He's maybe his audience. He's more
his audience.
Exactly.
We gotta
See what I'm saying?
Clarify.
See what I'm saying?
I don't think.
Anyway, moving on. The Andrew Tate guy is just a heavy dose of over masculine toxicity mixed with comments that shouldn't be said out loud. Locker room comments that are just made public.
They're locker room comments, and we were talking about this before the cameras rolled, and I was even saying, I was like, I feel like. I feel like Joe Rogan. I feel like Joe Rogan, in a sense, bro, is even like. I don't want to say he would share the same thoughts, but I feel like just his audience. No, like Joe Rogan's audience, because Joe Rogan has said some crazy shit lately. Mm-hmm. Not lately, but just in general.
In the past, and yeah.
I feel like Joe Rogan, he's like very political, though.
Yeah.
So a lot of the crazy shit that Joe Rogan says is political. So. There's certain times where people can be like, yo, I'm going to cancel Joe Rogan because he's kind of spreading too much information or he's saying too much, blah, 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 blah. And the reason why I even bring up Joe Rogan in this conversation with Andrew Tate is because I feel like Joe Rogan is way bigger than Andrew Tate. Mm-hmm. Way bigger. Way bigger.
But
I know
Joe Rogan isn't canceled on Instagram, Twitter, and all that.
Canceled because the thing is with Joe Rogan is like like I said, right? Political. He talks a lot of crazy political shit.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan does not say some bullshit like, yo, I'm trying to fuck 18-year-olds because they're fresh.
And bitches are
he
this,
doesn't
bitches
say,
are that.
Because you know what? Because Joe Rogan has kids. And he realizes, like, bro, I got kids, bro. You trying to fuck my daughter? She's 17. She's going to turn 18 in 2 hours. You trying to fuck my daughter because she's 18? I understand. Like, that's where it's like Joe Rogan, like, he says a lot of crazy shit sometimes, but it's not like it's political. It's a lot of shit he says political, bro. Let's just be honest. It's just real. And I feel like the difference between him and Andrew Tate is he'll say some real shit like what Joe Rogan will say, like just political wise, and like say, oh, like we should be moving like this, or we should be moving like this, or we're all slaves because we all just work for money, and we all have a house, we all get paid, blah, 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 blah. Some of us don't even have a fucking house. We're getting money to pay rent in a fucking apartment that's never ours. Yeah. We don't own that apartment. We get kicked out at any time. You miss a payment, you could get kicked out. Joe Rogan just talks about political. The thing about Andrew Tate is, Andrew Tate will say some crazy ass shit like what he just talked about in our last episode. Talking about some, 18-year-olds, I'd prefer 18-year-olds because they're fresh. Bro, you know how, like, that is the most craziest, like,
benign
pedophile shit you can say.
What?
Like it just is. It just is. It's the most craziest pedophile shit you can say. Andrew Tate, my nigga, you almost 40.
You're nasty.
You're almost 40, and you over here saying some crazy ass shit like, 18-year-olds are more fresh. I'm gonna go for them. Blah 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 blah. You are taking advantage of those women. You are using those women. You are just trying to fuck them because they have fresh, quote unquote, fresh pussies for you.
Fresh coochies.
Fresh coochies. They're not that experience. You're fucking disgusting. You're a disgusting human being. Like I'm just sorry. That is just how I view it. That's just how I view it. I don't know how you view it. I'm just saying that's how I view it. You're fucking disgusting for that. And he's made smart points. When it comes to like worldly shit, political shit, he's talked about the slave thing, like we all work for we're still slaves. He's right. I believe him in that. Like I do think we are still slaves. Like we all work. We all go to a 9 to 5. Whether it be 6 to 2.
2 to whatever.
Or 6.
We all
work
our 8 hours.
Whatever. We all work our 8 hours, right? We all go to work and work our 9 to 5s, and then on top of that, we come home, You got to figure out what you're going to do for the day. Whether that be if you got a kid, you got to pick them up from school, teach them homework, blah, 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 blah. Everybody works 9 to 5s. But you still have freedom. But it's like, what are you still doing at the end of the day, though? You got to wake up the next morning and go work your 9 to 5. He's not wrong. Like, he's not wrong in that sense. Like, you're still a slave. You just have a little bit more freedom. You have a little bit more freedom. You get 2 days off. You can still do what you want after the 9 to 5. But at the end of the day, what do you have to do? Because if you don't do that 9 to 5, what's going to happen to you? You're going to become homeless. You don't have money to support your lifestyle. I'm not going to sit here and say I know the actual definition of a slave. I feel like we all know what a slave is. You work for somebody who's going to give you something to keep you going. But is this modern day slavery? I was listening to Yeezus the other day. New slaves. He said black people all black people still want the same things. New chains type shit. Like, we just want new chains. Like, we want the new glossy, flossy type of shit. Some of y'all might be hearing this about, all right, well, Charles, you just bought a new car. All right, cool. You damn right I bought a new car. I was tired of driving a fucking Nissan, my nigga.
I just bought an Xbox.
I was tired
of playing on some boo-boo stuff.
Tired of playing on the fucking Xbox One. It's been 2013. That bitch came out in 2013. It's almost 10 years.
What a wild upgrade.
It's almost 10 years. It's time to get a new box. So
perfect segue into what we've been playing, doing, thinking. I'm kind of done talking about that guy.
Andrew Tate, he's banned from everything. I don't
expect to see too much more of the guy. Well, I mean, I still keep seeing posts, and a lot of people are still talking about how he got banned.
It's still new. It's still fresh.
I'm wondering though what it's gonna actually be. If it'll be more people are still posting about him, or like if they'll still be allowed to like repost.
They'll still be allowed to
post his stuff, or if like I don't know how that's gonna work out.
My thing is, before we hop off that, my thing is with the Andrew Tate thing is like, the only person I can really think of who got banned off of everything was Donald Trump.
It was just Twitter.
And I'm like,
just Twitter though, wasn't it?
No, he got banned from multiple shit. He got banned from Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. He got banned from everything. So now it's like Andrew Tate, I feel like, is the second person to get banned from everything. So I'm like, who the fuck are we banning? Because we're gonna compare a president, Donald Trump, to an Andrew Tate.
And that also
they're very not the same.
Where does cancel culture end and begin is that question next.
And that's my thing. It's like, I'm all for, I think Andrew Tate, and I think a lot of the shit he spills is bullshit. But to say and to cancel him the way that Donald Trump was canceled, in my mind, is crazy to me. Because like, Donald Trump was a fucking president. Dude was a president of the United States of America. He had a lot of influence. So for us to just sit here and be like, oh, well, we're going to ban Andrew Tate because he says we want to fuck 18-year-olds. Bruh, you think Andrew Tate's the only person who thinks that? Like, wants to fuck 18-year-olds? No, he's not.
Y'all finna be shocked.
I'm not a part of that. I'm not a part of that. I don't want to fuck 18-year-olds.
When they find out there's people who like having sex with people younger than that, too.
I don't want to fuck 18-year-olds. But I'm just here to tell you right now, there's a lot of people out there who say, yo, the legal limit is the legal limit. Unless they turn 18, they turn 18. It's free game. So for you to ban Andrew Tate and then just be like, all right, cool, we done what we needed to do for our job. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. What is the point of banning him? What's the point of banning? I just don't understand it. Trump was a president. That makes sense. He was inciting violence between two races, like blacks and the whites. He was inciting like racism and like blah.
If you think about it that way, then you could also think about how Andrew Tate is honestly driving the line between men and women a lot more too.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely driving a wedge, making men think, I'm not going to pay for this B word for that and this whole word for that.
Because it's like, if you're older, you understand it. But if you're not older, which a lot of his audience is not, a lot of them are thinking, oh, this is normal. Mm-hmm. This is what it is.
Connect to are you not on the Wi-Fi?
I believe I should be. I got 3% left on this hoe. Capelli. It's up there. I thought I fucking connected to that.
Anyway, well, moving along. I think Andrew Tate's a dude that
you put
know?
nasty man. I gotta piss so bad.
All right, well then let's do this and we'll wrap it up.
All right, let's go.
Because I really don't want to take another break and come
Let's
back
go.
to
Let's
it.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
what have you been playing?
I have been playing. Honestly, I've not been playing too much.
Really, just been working, grinding.
I'm gonna just be honest. I haven't been playing too much. So I would say I played a couple of games of Apex. I think I played a couple of games of Fall Guys, and that's on Xbox.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I don't have too much profound shit when it comes to games I've been playing. I'm waiting for the fall. I'm waiting for the fall and the winter time to come. I'm really excited about the new Call of Duty. How crazy is that? Because I
almost bought the Saints Row game.
What?
I almost bought Saints Row.
You know the reviews came out for that?
Oh, it's not been good.
That's
the whole reason I didn't.
Yeah,
you know what's funny?
I
didn't, and then I saw a gameplay of somebody like doing a skydive through it, and I was like, man, this shit looks flat and like a fucking desert. I'm not trying to play in the dirt where I already play in the dirt.
Where I already live. I don't know about all that.
Boring. So literally the only reason I didn't. Had it had an actual skyscraper city, I probably would have bought it. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it looked boring.
Saints Row is getting terrible.
That sucks though, bro. And they hyped it up a good little bit. I even downloaded the little boss creator and I like made a character just from the hype. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll play a little Saints Row. And then I was like, it's just still $59 and y'all don't even put it on Game Pass? That means
it's on Game Pass, yeah.
Had they put it on Game Pass, I think it probably would have came out better.
It'd be fine. There's a couple of games that I look at. I'm like, yo, if y'all were on Game Pass, y'all would do great.
Yeah.
But
that would have done good on Game Pass.
You only pay $60 for this? You're fucking true.
They want you to pay $89. They want you to pay $89 for the game and it's like a DLC pack, and then want you to pay $99 for the DLC and the whole pack, and Saints Row 3 remastered, like the whole kit and caboodle.
No.
So they're just trying to give you Saints Row still, the third one.
Because they know nobody wants to buy that. And then on top of that, it's like reviews do influence.
Oh, very much.
Reviews do influence purchases.
I've seen. Yeah, it's not good.
I was kind of iffy on Saints Row. Keep in mind, Jorian, I've never played a Saints Row in my life.
Really?
Maybe I've literally played 5 minutes of a Saints Row.
I played all of the second one.
I've never bought one. Never played one. Never played through a story. Because to me, it's always just been a knockoff GTA. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why play the knockoff when I can just play the real shit? Mm-hmm. I've never had an inch of my bone that was like, let's play the Saints Row. No. It's just never. No, I just play GTA. There's no reason.
I just picked it up randomly one day and I was like, fuck it, it's cool.
I heard it's fun. It's good. Stupid fun.
It's fun. Literally the comedy version. The second and the third one are okay.
Yeah.
The second and the third one are pretty cool. I would play the second before I ever played the third one again. But moving on, what I've been playing since I got the new Xbox, I downloaded Sniper Elite and I've been working on that one. You've seen me play a little of that.
Bro, that looked good.
I've been playing that. They got this game on Pokemon Tournament on Switch right now. Yeah. It's basically like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
It's like Dragon Ball Z Street Fighter style Pokemon. There's small little roster. You pick that and you pick a supporting animal to like come in and do the little I got you kind of shit. Yeah. Little one-off attacks every now and again once it's charged. It's fun as fuck. I might actually buy it. But I'm also between that and Hyrule Warriors. That's the one I'm kind of between.
I thought you bought that one already.
No, I had a demo and I really liked the demo and I loved the demo of it.
That's a nice thing about the Switch is they'll give you demos.
They have a few games with demos on there. That and this the Pokemon Tournament one was a limited time demo. It's actually gonna expire today.
Yeah.
So I'll probably play that one more time. But anything else?
Okay, bet.
Well, we just talked about what we watched. And then what have we been listening to?
What have I been listening to? I don't feel like anything as crazy has come out.
I know I did a couple of likes. I can't search it or else I'll fuck up my music.
I don't even know my phone.
I've been hanging out with this chick and she's been making me listen to rock music lately, so I've been trying to figure out what she likes. You know, I'm just getting a little tuned into this girl's music. Let me see what happens.
Let me look at my phone real quick.
I ain't really been focusing on myself, you know, because I've been taking care of the ladies. I've been taking out to dinners and stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying, man?
You know, I'll be buying her brunches. I'll be saying, baby, let me get you some
okay, my nigga.
Oh, what? Too long
No, I'm playing. My nigga.
No, on the real though, let me tell y'all boys how maybe not desperate, but just how like I need an event to be perfect for a girl. I went to get this chick coffee, and I was like, I could get her some Starbucks and a little croissant from there, but they're not gonna have nothing filling enough. You know, my mind was like, there's not gonna be some good food.
You gotta pay for something extra.
So I drove around the city. I went to 2 spots that said they were coffee shops, weren't coffee shops anymore. I found this third one. It's like a whole. There's no sign. There's no sign on the outside, so I had no clue. I walk in that bitch, bro. Probably the most luxurious, gorgeous thing I've ever been into. I will have to take you there. I can't tell y'all where it is or what it is because it's definitely a secret spot. But I paid $22 for a coffee and a ciabatta sandwich.
Oh my god!
I dropped that shit off. You know what the girl said to me when I picked her up?
What?
She said, "What you did today? That's how you get roadhead."
Oh, woo!
So
she's a keeper. Ah! She's a keeper. Yes, she is.
So what we got? I don't even know how to say that. Metski the Cowboy. That's been the tracks that she put me on.
Cowboy. All right. What's that? Washing Machine Heart.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check that out.
We're into some weird music now.
Indie rock. Okay, I'll check that out. I've been listening to the Dream Love Hate old album, but it's such a classic. And then I've been listening to Calvin Harris's new Funk Wave Bounces Volume 2. Some people are hating it on Twitter, but I'm like, it's a good album. I just think the release date was wrong. I think the album should have came out in May. This is a summer album. So for you to release a summer album when summer's ending, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. Your whole team, you and your whole team are fucking stupid. But that's been good and
sounds like Game Pop to me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess our question for y'all before you leave your like, your comment, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. The question is since seeing the movie Nope, do you look at clouds differently?
Oh my god.
I definitely been looking at some clouds real differently lately, bro.
I've started to my coworker about that yesterday. I was like, bro, you got to go see it. He said he hasn't seen it. I said, bro, you should go see that movie in the theater because it's not going to hit the same if you watch it at home. Because like the clouds and everything, it's not going to hit the same if you watch it at home, bro. On your TV when it's like moving, it's not going to hit the same. I was like, go watch that movie in the theater. I was like, just don't go into it thinking it's a horror movie. Just go into it thinking Alien.
That's definitely what people's problem was. They wanted to see 100%. Something scary. They wanted to see blood cut. It's not. They wanted to see us. It's not a horror movie, bro. But let us know exactly what Jordan said. Do you look at clouds different since Nope? What do you guys think about She-Hulk? What do you guys think about House of the Dragon? I loved it. I love She-Hulk. Jordan, not so big on either of them. Look, I just feel like the age of television, we need to get out of this rinse, wash, and repeat cycle. Let's get
especially Marvel. Especially Marvel. Game of Thrones shit. We got to see where they go with it. Yeah, I hear you. But Marvel is Marvel, so it's like, all right, let's see what's up.
Keep chatting them up. Keep telling them how you feel about it. Tell them to have a good night.
Hit us up. Have a good night. This is Game & Pop. We love y'all, man. I gotta go piss so bad right now. I'm gonna piss my mouth. Peace. Deuce.